This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised as some cases contain graphic content. We mean no disrespect to anyone we discuss in this podcast except our exes. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. However, we will be expressing our personal opinions. Buckle up, Buttercup.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia.
And I'm Wes, and this is Love and Luminol, a true crime podcast.
And we're back.
We're back. We were gone for a little bit. We are sorry, but we have a good reason. A couple good reasons.
Yeah, a few good reasons.
So, yeah, the last couple weeks been pretty wild. Let's see. First off, we had Mother's Day, so we just kind of took a little bit of a break for that. But then Cynthia here had graduation.
I did. Shots. Well done.
Graduated college, finally, huh?
For the second time.
For the second time.
Yeah.
She's crazy. Yeah. I mean, smart, beautiful. Look at her.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. He wants something.
No, I just love you.
Oh, I love you too.
But yeah, I'm so proud of her. Graduated college for a second time. She's doing amazing.
You got a new ride?
Yeah, we got a new car. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was replaced.
No, you were never replaced. I told you I'd live in a cardboard box with you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, two good things there. But we did have a little bit of bad news. So my dad got really sick, and I was visiting him in the hospital, and Cynthia came with me, and he just did not make it. So my dad passed away. So we've been dealing with a lot, good and bad. But funeral's coming up here next week. So we're off work for bereavement and all that stuff. So we figured we're chilling at the house. Might as well get back to you guys, because I know you guys were wondering what happened. But yep, we're back. We got some changes. No more Patreon for bonus episodes. Yes. Bonus episodes are now directly in the service that you already use. We've actually moved all of the previous episodes to your services already, so they should be there.
Yeah.
So if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, you can subscribe right there. Google Podcasts, same thing. Spotify, same thing, but with Spotify, you're getting video. So videos on Spotify for bonus, audio everywhere else. Regular episodes will continue audio everywhere except for Spotify and YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube as well for the regular episodes. We don't have a way to let you subscribe on YouTube yet.
Yeah. I need to think of something.
Oh, I think they do. I think you just have to have a lot of subscribers or a lot of views.
It's one of
and we're just kind of getting started. I mean, we're just
goals.
We're get there eventually. Maybe one day we'll let you subscribe right on YouTube.
Yeah.
But for right now, we don't have a way to do that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
But it does make it a lot easier than going to a whole different Patreon site and all this. You can just do it from wherever you're at.
Don't have to go anywhere different.
Travel.
Just stay where you are.
Easier.
Yep. So yeah, those are our changes. That's why we've been gone. So got an update there. What are we doing?
Today, I don't know what number it is because I've lost track.
I
15,
don't know what number
16.
we're on.
And I know OJ was lucky number 11,
OJ was
12, 13,
13.
I think. Yeah.
Please ignore the background sound. There's some stuff going on, but it'll go away in a second.
So I'm thinking this is 14 or 15.
I don't think
15,
so.
16?
I don't know. 15, 16. I don't know. You guys can see the number when you click.
Just click on the title. You'll
click
know
on the
before
title,
we know.
It says what episode number it is. Hell if I know. You know what? From now on, we're not even going to say numbers in the episode. We don't need to tell everybody what number it is every time we're talking to you guys. You guys know what number it is. You clicked on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just got the topic.
OCD. I like to know what number I'm on.
I know.
So I'm like,
but all
what
right. So who are we doing today?
Toni Anderson.
Toni Anderson. What's he do?
It's a girl.
Oh,
Toni. Yeah.
Toni.
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 Yes. So.
All right. Well, Is it crazy? Am I going to be upset again?
Kinda, I think. Not as upset as you've been with other cases, but you're going to be like, really? So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
All right. So, do you know anything about Toni Anderson?
No. Like I said, I thought it was a dude before you corrected me, so I don't know nothing.
All right. Well, she is a young 20-year-old college student. Yeah. Put her picture up there. You can see her. Such. I love her hair color.
Oh, yeah. It's like a washed out pink.
Yeah. It's like darker. It's like a brown roots and it fades out into pink, but
Yeah.
I love it. And there's another picture of her closer up.
That's
it looks
a good
like,
one.
Yeah, I like that picture. But it looks like she has green eyes, and I have green eyes, so I'm thinking that hair color will go with me.
No.
No, pink hair.
I like your hair the way it is. It's your hair.
Yours
though.
too.
It's your hair. Oh, you like my hair the way it is?
Yeah.
Looking suave today. Look at this. Shaved head.
Trimmed up, yeah.
Got my beard all done.
Look, he got all dressed up for you guys.
I always try to throw on something cool, like a nice jersey or something.
I'm just mad
I had my
'cause
Wu-Tang jersey. Now I got my Bad Boy Biggie jersey on.
You're like, what are you wearing? I'm like, pajamas. And you're like,
No. Put something nice
Yeah.
on for the peoples.
I was like, well, then I got to put a bra on. I got to do all this extra work. You just got to throw a shirt on. I got
a
prep
t-shirt.
time.
I got my jersey. I got my camo shorts. I got I did my beard and got my head
combed
shaved.
Your beard. Look at you.
If you guys saw the TikTok, you would have saw I was all scruffy.
You looked homeless.
I did. My neck was all fuzzy and anyway, back to the episode.
But poor Toni. For her parents, all I ever seen mentioned was her mother, Liz Anderson. I don't know if her dad, if they were just separated, if he was even around. I don't know.
Okay.
Could have went to get milk, but I just don't. I don't know. He wasn't mentioned. If he was, it was tiny,
milk.
and I didn't even make note of it. But mainly Liz Anderson, her mom, and she lived with her boyfriend, not her mom, but Toni. She lived with her boyfriend. And the day of the incident, January 15, 2017, so not too far ago.
Okay.
But she was at work, and she works at Chrome, which is a gentleman's club.
Oh.
Oh, see, now you're like, oh.
Now the pink hair is explained.
Yes, she works at a gentleman's club called the Chrome.
Chrome.
It's an interesting name, yeah. I picture older men, like midlife crisis men on motorcycles in there.
He's like, you want to polish my chrome?
She was going to meet her friends at another club called the Shady Lady.
The Shady Lady. Okay.
Thought you were going to bring my mom into this one. You're dying to. Look at you.
No.
The Shady Lady.
I love your mom.
Uh-huh. I know.
Don't be an A.
Don't be an A.
Now that's a shady lady.
That is a shady lady. But she left work at 4:10 a.m. So got 10 minutes overtime, or she got 20 minutes early. I don't know.
Who knows? I'm going to go with 10 minutes overtime.
I'd hope so.
She had one last dance.
That's just weird to see, like 4:10. Like 4:30?
She had one last dance she had to do.
Maybe. But she never made it home to her boyfriend or to the shady lady. She left work. And of course, she works at a gentleman's club, so there's bouncers, you call them, I guess. I don't know, security guards somewhere at the door. Make sure that the ladies will get to their car without being bothered.
When you're not supposed to.
Like they get safely to their car. They check their cars, like just in case some creepy men are hanging out.
Not that I know anything about it.
Yeah, not like he wasn't hanging out in the strip club parking lot. But so she made it to her car at least, but then after she left, she never made it home or to the shady lady, to her friends. She texted a friend at 4:20 a.m. saying she just got pulled over again.
Pulled over?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's trying to get out of a ticket now.
But
she's being a shady lady.
She is. There was no record of her being pulled over. in
Oh.
the police department there.
That's concerning.
Right. So I'm instantly thinking, like, who's pretending to be a cop?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm like, who's got this little toy siren on their car? But people thought originally that someone was pretending to be a cop and they grabbed her.
Uh-oh.
But then again, where's her car? Like, they couldn't see her car. They lost her car, too.
Yeah, what happened?
Exactly. So they were like, well, if she was grabbed, then her car would have been sitting on the side of the road somewhere.
You would think.
Yeah. But nope. The GPS on her car, which was a Ford Focus, was turned off shortly after her text that said she got pulled over. And the GPS was shut off. So I don't know what that could be. I mean, I don't know how it... Besides turning it off, if it just... I don't know. Car die or something? I don't know. Turn her phone off? I don't know what... Because it said GPS on her Ford Focus.
That's within the car.
Yeah, so I'm wondering how would that turn off?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way to turn it off unless you pull...
So.
I don't know.
Cords out? Battery
you
out?
go under the hood and yank the... I don't know.
That's weird to do when you're kidnapping someone. Just let me pull these wires out.
I don't know. That's weird.
But for 2 months, people searched for her everywhere, high and low. The police found, eventually, dash cam footage of her being pulled over a week after they stated that there was none. Like, they're like, we have no record of her being pulled over.
So a cop did pull her over.
A week later, they found dash cam photo of a cop pulling her
Whoa.
over.
Okay.
Yeah. So they got that, but they were unwilling to release it right away. They're like, we got to investigate this.
Okay.
So they wanted to look at it
before
they just tossed it out there to the public.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's shady. Like, I think they're just
Not necessarily. I
making
mean, it could
a game
be.
plan. Yeah, I mean, I think it's more selfish terms. Like, let's watch this. Let's see how much shit we're going to get and come with an idea on how to get out of it. Like, I think they're just trying to plan.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
if someone
no.
did something wrong, I want to be able to get our way out of it. Like,
I don't know necessarily get out of it. Maybe they want to know exactly what happened first before they...
so they have an idea of how to
I mean,
act, what to say.
No, I mean, it's hard
Prepared.
to... Yeah, it's hard to... Because people are going to have questions.
Yeah.
And you can't answer those questions
On the
until you've
spot.
investigated.
Yeah.
So you got to investigate first. So I kind of get it, but it could be what you're saying too, and it could be kind of shady. Let's find out how we screwed up, and let's get ahead of it.
Yeah,
it could be that too. I mean,
could be, yeah, but I mean, I don't think they did it
who knows?
out of spite or nothing.
I need to know the rest of the
Yeah,
information.
I don't think it was like, oh fuck.
So
this
far,
people.
I'm in the middle camp of it could go either way here.
But the dash cam footage was finally released later on down the road, and it was shocking, to say the least.
Do
Yeah,
we have it?
we do.
We do.
And I have it up here after I go over what it is, because it's hard to follow the video. But,
It is? Okay.
Yeah. But I have the video.
You do. Interesting.
And I'm gonna tell you what happens.
Yeah, tell me.
So that way you'll be prepared when you watch it and you'll be like, wow. But at 4:30 a.m., a North Kansas City police officer pulled her over, and it was Officer Bill Ficken. So he pulled her over. She was near a Quick Trip gas station 10 miles northwest of Chrome and 5 miles northwest of the Shady Lady. So she's almost there, 5 miles away.
Okay.
And he pulled her over because she was in the far left lane on a two-way street. So she's facing traffic, trying to turn. Yeah. She was like all the way in the far left lane and facing oncoming traffic.
Okay.
So he's like,
that
ain't
something's off
working.
here.
And he's watching her, and she sat there for 12 minutes in the wrong lane, just sitting
12 minutes?
there. Through red light, green light, just sat there 12 minutes.
The hell is she doing?
With her turn signal on. And so he pulled up, he's like, what's this lady's problem? So he pulled up behind her and, got out to see what's going on. He noticed that her speech was slurred.
Okay.
Yeah. So he asked if she had been drinking or took any medication. And she responded, quote, "No, I'm just really sick. I don't feel good."
Okay.
But I think she might have been drinking at the work or something.
I mean, she did
Someone
work
buying
at
her
a...
drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
I think she was drunk.
But not feeling good is not going to be like sitting in
Slur
traffic
speech.
facing the wrong way for 12 minutes.
And I'm sorry, once you see this video, you'll be like, bitch drunk. Like drunk.
Okay.
So, and even the officer was like, yeah, okay. But he did not issue a sobriety test or a ticket. He told her to pull over into that gas station and, quote, gather yourself. So he just said, go sit over there a minute, collect yourself, and then go
And
home.
then go on?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah. So now I'm going to play the video for you so you can see
All right.
how this stop went.
And the officer notices her driving in the far left lane of a 4-lane street straight towards oncoming traffic.
You're heading the wrong way on the street.
I know, I'm about to head that way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
You know where you're at now?
At first, it appears she doesn't understand what the officer means about heading the wrong way.
You're heading the wrong way.
Well, yeah, I know.
No,
I'm
no,
about to head that
no.
way.
This is a two-way street. You're on the full left side of the street, heading to oncoming traffic.
She's on the wrong side.
Yeah, she's on
Not
the
funny.
way left.
I'm sorry.
That's why I'm asking you if you've been drinking. Have you taken any medications or anything?
No, I'm just really sick. I don't feel
Is that a
good.
Batman logo?
Stay right here
on
for
the
me,
back of the
okay?
car?
The officer walks back and
Yeah.
renews in her information.
No, I think it's
It checks out.
Wu-Tang.
Is it?
Yeah, it
It's
has
hard
a
to
word
see.
through the middle
He
of
lets
it.
Tony go with
Either
some
way, I'm
instructions.
happy.
Tony,
Yeah.
do me a favor. Pull in that parking lot, sit there for a while, gather yourself.
The officer follows
Yeah.
Tony as she pulls into the gas
And he
station
watches
parking
her.
lot. He sits there for 7 minutes before he leaves at 4:43 a.m. You can see Tony's car still at the gas pump when he pulls away. It's the last time she would be seen alive.
So that's what he said. Go over there, collect yourself. But she went in there to pay for her gas.
Okay.
And get a water. Or whatever she's drinking. It looks like a water. I don't know. Water and snacks. Looks like she's hungry.
All right.
But there's no other customers in the store at the time. A ping from a cell phone tower at English Landing Park in Parkville, Missouri, led cops to search there. So here's that's her work. Down there is a map. That's her work. That's the gas station up there at the top. And almost right there is the police stop.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
very close to the gas station.
Yeah.
So that just kind of shows how far away from work she was until she got pulled over. And then he said, go sit at that gas station and collect yourself.
Where was she headed, though?
She was headed on past there up, I think 5 miles away from there was the Shady Lady.
So right up a little bit north.
Yes, going up a little more.
Okay.
But on March 8th, 2017, sonar detected a car in the Missouri River near Plate Landing Park, which is next to English Landing Park, where her cell phone pinged.
Oh.
Yeah. A few days later, divers pulled Tony's car from the river, and she was still inside it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, there it is. So you know what.
It's upside down, too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's from... It looked like they hooked something through the hood.
Oh, okay.
Or through the roof
for
to
the roof.
drag it, so it might have tipped it that way, but she's in there.
Wow.
She was wearing the clothes she was last seen in. Her official manner of death is accidental, and the cause of death was hypothermia and drowning. So she's live when she went into the water.
What the hell?
Yeah. Toxicology reports indicated alcohol, cocaine, and amphetamines were in her system. So
Oh my
all
God.
kind, yeah. So drunk was not the only thing. She was having a party. And they speculate that she either pulled up to sit on the boat ramp and her car slid in.
Mm-hmm.
And or she slid down the icy boat ramp. Or she thought, because it was cold, so she thought the frozen river was the road since, it's nighttime. It reflects a little bit.
And she was
She
high
just
and
drove
drunk.
she just drove right out on there.
Wow.
Or she drove into it intentionally, which I don't know why she would do that. There's no one that would
Not
said
if
she
she
would
was
do
heading
that.
somewhere else to go
But-
do something. You know.
Yeah, there's some people that speculate maybe she did it to herself, but most people think she just drove straight, thought it was the road, and just went right in.
That's crazy.
The video shows because the officer said she mentioned almost being out of gas, so he directed her toward the gas station
Yeah.
after giving her a warning.
Yeah.
But the video shows she never stated she was almost out of gas. Like, she never said, I'm almost out of gas.
That's weird.
I guess that was his reasoning why he told her to go to that gas station and sit.
Maybe he was making some shit up to make himself look better.
Maybe. He's like, well, she said she's out of gas, so I said, go over there, sit a while, sober up.
Maybe,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Because cops, like we said, don't normally tell a drunk person to go
Yeah.
sit and chill for a minute and then let them go again. So maybe,
She was heading that way.
no, maybe that was his excuse for saying he heard her say she was almost out
Oh.
of gas. So it made his actions look
Oh,
better.
true. Yeah, I see what you're saying now. But the case is officially closed as accidental. You're like, what?
What the hell?
Her parents filed a lawsuit against Chrome, which is her place of employment, I suppose, for letting her drink and do.
Oh, like
Party,
they have,
yeah.
like they have control of what
Yeah.
those people do.
But I guess her parents sued her, saying they let her drink on the job, let her leave drunk and high and get in her car and go. Because, like I said, the bouncers walk them out. So they're like, they just let her go. But
Yeah.
some people think she was murdered. They're like, they think someone put her in the car and pushed her in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some people that think that. But I don't know who would have murdered her. She lived with her boyfriend. They didn't even mention his name, so I assume there's no issues there. Like,
No.
they didn't bring him into this.
No.
So I don't know who would have wanted
And
to.
if they didn't bring up his name or anything, they probably didn't question him or nothing.
Yeah, I
So
figure he was just.
he's just
So I don't know who
innocent
else
in
would
this.
have, because there was nothing mentioned anywhere about her having any beef. So I don't know. But some people out there think she was murdered.
yeah.
A lot of people had issues with the officer not
yeah.
giving her a sobriety test and just letting her drive off.
Yeah, it's weird.
So they're blaming him. They're saying if you would have done a sobriety test, you probably would have saved her life. 'Cause
Yeah.
you would have took her to jail.
Yeah. She would have been in the drunk tank.
Yeah. So they're really after this cop. There's evidence showing that she tried to escape the water.
Okay.
So there's evidence showing she tried to get out. Her seatbelt was unbuckled and her window was partially down. So she's in the process of getting her window down and unbuckling. She's trying to get out. So which knocks the intentional thing
Yeah.
out the window.
Which means she was trying to get out. Yeah. If she's fighting to get out, she did not do it on purpose. It was an accident or foul play in some way. One of the two.
Yeah.
Accident seems more likely.
That's what I was thinking. I was just thinking her
She was just
drunk
high
ass
as
just
hell.
saw the frozen lake and it blended right in with the concrete and the moonlight.
She just
and
thought it was the
just-
road. Yep. She was
Yep.
high.
That's what I think happened, unfortunately. It's sad. And it's
Wow.
so, what makes it even more sadder, is that a word, sadder?
Sadder. Yeah.
What makes it even more sad is that it could have been so easily prevented.
Yeah, it could
If we would
have.
have just took the
Simple sobriety test.
whatever half hour to do the paperwork and just did a sobriety test and took her to the drunk tank.
That man was on his way home. He
she
like,
she
"Screw
would
it."
have been alive.
Yep.
Do you know how? I'm just thinking if I was him, how shitty you would feel if you're like, I was in a rush to get home, I was tired, so I just let her go,
Oh,
and she
yeah.
ended up dead. Like,
I'll bet he feels like shit.
yeah, I bet he feels horrible. He's like, yeah,
I know I would have.
Yeah, I would have too. If I was just put in the fucking 30 minutes, it saved her life.
Wow.
Yeah, but it is very sad. She was cremated and had her funeral at Risen Savior Lutheran Church.
Probably risen savior.
Lutheran Church in Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. It's just sad. I'm like, so preventable. And that just shows you don't cut corners in your job.
True, especially when you're in public service.
Especially when you're in the healthcare or
Healthcare
public service
or public
or-
service, police.
anything.
anything like that. No.
Don't be like, I'm just going to skip this part because you could
Yeah.
save a life.
No.
I just see like the paramedic be like in the middle of CPR and he's like, I get off the clock. I gotta go clock out.
Sorry
No
about your heart
overtime.
attack, but
Yeah.
I'm on my way home.
I gotta get home. I gotta get dinner. No overtime. I'll send someone this way.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, take the time. And don't. Oh, it's so sad. And her mom tried to sue the cop and sue, or not the cop, but her work, and which, I mean, I don't know. I don't think she would have got anything, but I think she's just trying to prove her point, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she's like, listen, it's somebody needs to be at fault for this.
If it's the police department, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
I mean, but they're not really at fault, but like, I mean, she's obviously the only person at fault here.
Yeah.
But police department can be considered
negligent.
liable because of
Yeah.
negligence. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I don't know. I don't think her work can really be held with
No.
anything.
No.
I mean, it's a
Not
strip
unless
club.
not unless like they were the ones giving out
Giving
the
her
drugs.
the drugs and stuff.
Yeah. That would be a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't mention that.
Like,
I was
let's-
just assuming since they had a bouncer that walked her out, they literally walked her to the car to drive off knowing she was drunk and high and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm like, that's just poor bouncer dude just trying to earn some cash. Like,
Yeah.
what's he going to do? Wrestle with her in the parking lot?
I mean, you can take her keys and call her a cab, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. But then I'm sure he's probably afraid that because the strippers are bringing all the cash.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want your boss, you don't want to be pissing off one of your boss's strippers. Like, maybe he's like, I don't want to get fired because I made her mad.
I don't think he
There you
would have.
go.
I mean, that's kind
I
of their
don't know.
job, so.
True. I don't know. There's just so many chances she could have been stopped. And then
Yeah.
her friends, like, they knew she was coming. I wonder if they knew she was drunk.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because she was meeting him at another club.
Yeah. Was she going to work at the other club too, or?
It didn't say. I don't think she worked at the other club. I
She's
think
just
she was
going to have
at
fun.
work, left to go meet her friends who were out at another club. Like, I guess it's more of a, I don't party where I work, so let's go meet this club.
What was it? Another strip club though? The name sounds like a strip club. The Shady Lady.
It does, but I don't think so. It just said
Might have been just
club.
a bar.
I think it was just like a bar, dance, pub area.
Okay. Going to get some
Shady
drinks
Lady
and
pub. Yeah. Hang out, probably flirt with some men. But she never made it.
eat. And tell them to meet her at work the next day. Make some extra cash.
Advertise yourself.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. Well,
And there you go. See, I knew it wouldn't make you as mad as the other ones, but it's still kind of a.
it's
Just that it could have been stopped.
not only that, but there's no closure. It's like,
Yeah.
there's no closure on it. Like, it's not like so and so was caught for her death, and no,
Yeah. And I
she's
kinda
just drunk and drove into the lake or the river or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think if, heaven forbid, as a mom, because I'd be pissed. I'd be like, it feels like they're just like, well, that was an accident. Like,
Well, I mean, what else they're gonna do? The
Yeah.
only thing, like I said, is you could be pissed at the cop, because
yeah, I'd be like, you let her go.
what cop will tell you to go sit and
That
chill
one.
for a few minutes and then be on your way? I know
Yeah.
you're intoxicated and you're not all there. And
I mean, I can tell she's intoxicated.
I mean,
He's like, which way, that way? She goes, yeah, that way. I was good. He's like, you're in the wrong lane. Yeah, I was going that way. He goes, what way?
no. This is a 2-lane road, not a 1-way, and you were all the way to the left,
I was
where
going that
incoming
way.
traffic or oncoming traffic would have been.
I wonder if that's what he thought maybe she meant by him going to get gas, because that way was a gas station. She's like, yeah, I was going that way, which is a gas station.
Maybe.
So maybe that's when he's
Maybe.
like, she was
I
wanting
still
gas.
think he brought up the she needed gas just to make himself look better because he told her to go sit at the gas station. I think it was just a
I think he just made assumptions.
Made
He said
some
over
shit up.
there,
yeah.
and he just assumed she needed gas.
Whoa. She scared herself.
We have
By
our
the
mascot.
way, this is Penny. You guys have probably seen her before on another video. I think I held her up once.
Yeah.
And there's another one slightly off camera this way. I don't know
Sleeping
if
on my laptop
I've been
bag.
watching because it looks like she's gonna knock some stuff over, but she hasn't. That's Nala. She's off camera. You can't see her.
She's a toddler.
There's another one that way somewhere, and we've got 4 total. So
Yeah. So
Miss Cat Lady over here. I brought one of them.
well, every time a man leaves, he leaves a cat.
Oh yeah. So if I leave, she's staying.
Oh, you're taking her and 2 other ones.
Penny, you
with ya.
staying? You gonna lick yourself on camera, huh? All right.
She's like, this is now an OnlyFans. Oh no, but as a mother, I would have been. I don't know. I would have felt cheated. I guess I would felt like someone needs to be held accountable because I lost a child.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like, who though? Nobody.
Nobody.
So it just kind of feels like they just died, and it's everyone's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
on.
not much you can do. I mean, you can sue
It's
some people.
horrible.
That's about it. But it's not like anybody's going to go to prison for it.
yeah, it's just sad.
Yeah.
And it terrifies me because, I'm sure her mom didn't expect her to be out drinking and driving.
No.
You never know.
No.
It makes me worried. Braden, one of the kids, can go to a high school party and get toasted and crash on the way home.
It's true. It's true. I don't think it'd be Braden, though.
You don't think it'd be Braden? I don't think it'd
No.
be Braden either.
No.
He's too anal.
Yeah. One of the other ones, maybe.
Yeah.
But,
I see Xander would probably be. He's the one that'd be like, I don't care. I want to go. Like, I'm going. You can't stop me from going.
Xander, I see being more of like the jock frat boy kind of.
Really?
Yeah. I see him doing some stuff like that. Yeah.
I see Ben like in his room, hair in front of his eyes, drawing
Drawing or
angry
gaming.
drawings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Xander like, I'm going to get more beer. Stumble out to his truck,
He's like,
puke in the side of it, and get in it.
who wants to play beer pong?
Oh, no. It scares
Keg
me.
stands.
Having them drive, period, scares me.
Yeah.
Sober, drunk, whatever.
I'm worried when they get old enough to
Oh
drive.
my God. How do you survive parenthood? Have a heart attack.
Any tips, guys?
Really? Because people are like, oh, when they're little and mama, it's so rough. I'm like, when they're older, it's rough because they're not there with you all the time.
Yeah.
They're like with their friends, or they're out driving somewhere, or they're at work, or they moved out.
Yeah.
And you're like, someone could break in their house. They could wreck. You never know.
Yeah, it's
Kidnap.
going to be hard. When they're young, you can at least say, you're with me, you stay with me.
Yeah, I can protect you.
Yeah, it's going to get hard.
Oh, I can't. Oh.
They're getting... A couple of them are going to middle school next year, so...
Which already scares me. We had to get
They're
them.
going to get to high school
cell phones.
fairly quick.
Yeah, because Ben's to be 13. Still 2 years, and he can have a learner's permit to drive.
Oh, Jesus.
There's that depression coming back.
Oh, Lord.
And then Ben will be driving. He'll be like, I want to go get a sandwich, and he'd get in the car and go. And you're like, oh, gosh. I know. It's like, where'd he go? When's he coming back? If he says I'll be back in 10 minutes, at 11 minutes, I'm calling him and cussing him out. Like you said, 10 minutes.
You said 10, boy.
It's now been 10 minutes and 50 seconds.
You
Where
said
you at?
10. We're
You
wrong
can't
with
do that
ye.
shit to me.
You're going to be one of them, huh?
Yeah, I have a weak heart. You can't do this.
Don't do this.
If you're going to be late, you tell me. I'm dying, but there you go. Sad case. I'm trying to think of who I picked out for the next case.
Is it the bonus one? Or is it just the next case you're talking
Just the
about?
next case I'm talking about.
Okay.
I had it. I don't remember who it was.
Well, we
Oh,
can't
I
tell-
do now.
Oh.
Katie Coleman.
Kitty who?
Katie Coleman.
Coleman.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is local.
Local? Like around our area?
Yeah, pretty close. Austin.
Oh, that is really close.
Yeah, I actually remember this from high school.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, Katie Coleman.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're doing a local case. Local Southern Indiana case.
Yeah. And it's going to... Nothing like that ever happens around us.
Oh.
So it's creepy that it was that close and it was that...
Yeah.
like that
I go through
huge.
Austin all the time, so.
Yeah. And to know that this guy was living in Austin's like, whoa. Like...
All right. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah. You might have some
You
things
just
to say.
you just brought up our kids driving and being on their own, and then you're like, oh, by the way, the next case is about a local guy
Oh, shit.
that you're going to be freaked out that he was even this close. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you just put those two things together, and now you're scaring the shit out of me.
Well, he likes little girls.
Well, at least we got boys.
Yeah. But that doesn't
Sorry.
mean someone
That-
out
that
there
was-
doesn't.
that came off bad,
Yeah.
but no.
Doesn't mean there's not one out there that likes little
Oh,
boys.
I know there are.
It scares
There are
me to
some
death.
sick little. Ugh. There's some sick people
We're just
out
going to
there
have
that
to
like
tell them they're just going
boys,
to
girls, whatever.
We just put little individual pop-up houses out there for each one.
We got enough property.
Yeah. Like, you get this quarter
We're just
of
gonna
an
give them
acre,
a
you
bunch of
get
little
this.
small, bunch of tiny homes,
Like
on,
a trailer park.
on our land.
Oh, yep. We could have a little trailer park out there for kids.
We got enough property for it.
Do it.
We got that whole other section over there we barely touch. We just mow it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Is that it for this one?
Yeah, that's
we're
it.
we're done.
It's sad. Yeah, we're going to move on to the bonus.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This
Why?
one didn't have no closure. We're talking about
But on an interesting fact, I did this case,
yeah.
and that's when I came across. I don't remember their name. I'm never gonna get sponsored because I can't remember anybody's name. Adventures Underwater, something like that.
Adventures under. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, where they do the searching. They're in the boats.
Did they
and
find
search
her?
For no, they did not.
Oh, okay.
But that reminded me. I ended up going down
Because
that rabbit hole.
you were talking about this group before.
Yes.
So I can't remember their name either.
Adventures in something.
Underwater Adventures or
Adventures in Water, I don't
something
know.
like that. But it's like a YouTube people, right?
Yeah.
And they're divers. They like to scuba dive and stuff. And evidently they go searching in bodies of water for missing people.
Mm-hmm.
Like this scenario where her car was underwater. They would have found something like this. They didn't
they
find
do
this
boats
one
and do
specifically, but
sonars, yeah.
yeah. But they basically like on whims, like, let's go check this one out, and then they go diving, and if they find it, like they turn it in and let the authorities know. But
Yeah.
it's like it's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's a YouTube channel.
Wow, I'm gonna have to look that up.
I really like it, and I think it's really great because they do, like, it's these families. They're like, I'm looking for my mom, I'm looking for my aunt, my sister. One actually was a teenage kid. And the parents are like, the cops are like, he's missing. They got posters up, but no one's actively. And these people come out, and they don't charge them anything. And they come out, and they're like, I will help you find him. And they
Well,
look in
that's
these
good.
waters that these parents can't get to,
Well, we were just saying that this case didn't have closure, but that's what those people specifically offer
Yeah.
is closure.
Yeah.
Because everybody's wondering what happened to their loved one, and they're like, we found them. Here they are.
Yeah, because, the cops have other things going on. They're not going to be like, okay, yeah, I'll go scan that whole lake. They're like, I got other things to do.
I mean,
And this
yeah.
group is like, I will love to go scan that lake and the one over there and wherever she might have went.
Yeah, we'll check them all for you.
Yeah, and because the people can't do that. There's no way.
Yeah.
They need help, and these people help them. I
That's
think it's
awesome.
great. Yeah,
I mean,
and
it's
interesting.
cool.
I mean, they go down there and they find the license plate, and that's how they match it to the car.
Okay.
So they'll find the license. So it's interesting. So he'll go down there and he'll find the license plate and take it off. Because when the cops come, he's like, this is the plate I found off in the car.
And the
They
car
have
is
this
at this
little-
location. Go get it.
Yeah, they have like a bobber with a magnet on the end, and they stick it to the top of the car, and it pops up at the top, so the cops know exactly where the car's at.
We marked it. Go to the marker.
And he'll make a note. He'll say like, okay, windows are down or windows are up, and I can't see in it. Or he'll just say what he's saying.
I see
They're up,
someone
down.
inside.
I see someone inside. And that way when they call the cops, they're like, car's here, this address, this is a license plate number, windows are up, there's someone inside, or whatever condition, you know.
Wow.
It's upside down, it's whatever, so you might need a crane because it's out too far. You know, they'll tell them so they can just come right away and just...
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So it's very interesting.
Wow. All right. I mean, wish we had a name for the people.
I know.
I don't know. We'll get it to you.
Yeah.
We'll put it up
It is
on.
nice.
We'll say it in the next video. The next video, I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna record another one later anyway. Well, that's a bonus episode, so not everybody's gonna get it.
No.
Tell you, the next,
Katie Coleman.
the Katie Coleman episode will be like, by the way, the last episode we mentioned blah 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 blah. Here's the people. There's their name.
Yeah.
We'll tell you.
It's got adventures in it. I just don't know what else it is.
Adventures in babysitting.
Adventures in babysitting. But they were just, I like it. I'd love to do that. I don't have the money to get boats and sonars and...
You don't like being in water.
Well, I said we. I mean, like
Except
I
for
would
the
look at
hot
this.
tub.
I would look at the screen, and you would go in the water.
Oh, I'm the one diving now.
You're the one.
Since I'm the one
diving.
who's
I'm the
willing
one
to
looking
do
at
stuff
the
like
screen.
that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, I'll do it, I guess.
Because one time they came across, he's like, "That's not a car, that's a alligator or something." I'm like, "Oh God!" Like I would die. You just
Yeah.
hear me screaming over the mic. You're like, "What?"
I'd probably end up dead.
You
You just watch it on the screen. You're like, what?
I found the car. While you're down there, you get the rest of Wes, that gator I didn't eat.
You're like, I'm going to miss him. As you're watching it you're not even upset. You're just like,
At the end, it posts an ad, hiring diver.
in search of new diver. Last one was
in loving memory of
last
Wes.
one. Last one separated unexpectedly.
That's awful.
But you say separated because I was literally separated into two pieces. Separated unexpectedly.
What do you think? It's Jaws?
Could be. I don't know. I don't know where you're sending me.
But there you go.
That's
on
Toni.
to the bonus. Yeah, that's Toni. On to the bonus.
Bonus episode. Again, you can get it in your service. You don't have to go to Patreon anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Who's our bonus that we're doing?
Hate crimes.
Oh, so it's a group. Okay.
Yeah, there's like three
Multiple
or four cases.
multiple
I think
cases.
there's 3 or 4.
Nice. Hate crimes.
Gnarly
You
case.
really want me mad.
Yeah, you're going to be cussing mad. So, I'm going to do what do they call that? A disclaimer. If you don't like the F word, do not listen to any longer.
The F word.
Yeah, because that's all
Which
you're
F
gonna be
word?
saying.
Oh, me.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all you're going to be saying. Yeah. God damn it. Beep, 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 beep. That's all people hear.
Well, I mean, we're uncensored, so it doesn't matter anyway.
True.
All
I'm just
right.
saying it's going to come at a frequent.
Hate crimes. All right. That's going to be fun.
Yes.
And we get to record that right now, right after this one. So, yay. Well, at least this one didn't really piss me off. So,
It is.
I
Just
don't
left
have
you
double.
With, that little
Yeah, it's just,
disappointing.
yeah.
It could have been stopped, but
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it.
yeah, that's it.
All right. I guess we're done for this episode. If you're subscribing to the bonus episodes, you'll be seeing us in a few minutes with the same
Hey,
clothes on.
Yes.
It's not like we just sit here forever in these clothes. We do change, shower, everything. But yeah, we're wearing the same clothes because we recorded them back to back. But hate crimes, that'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Bye.
good.